So before we can get into drawing the floor system, we need to go back to the foundation plan and take a look at this. And if you recall, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different joist sets because these beams end a joist set. We're going to make this section right here all one big joist set just to keep it simple. We could do 2, but I'll show you what happens with the stairs when we do that. Okay, and so these are 2 by 10, 16 inches on center, and they're all 2 by 10, 16 inches on center, so that's nice. We can just simply make sure they're all the same. So in here, let's double check our sill plate and make sure it's the right size. So if we click on it and hit edit, you can see that it's got a depth of 1.5 inches, which is the thickness of a 2x material, and its width is 5.5, which is the 2x6. So that is the right material. It's pressure treated. We could turn it off and not make it pressure treated, but we'll leave it pressure treated for now. It's against the foundation, so we'll leave it like that. Got to figure out what the standards are on that just yet. So we're going to click on joist set. Okay, we're not going to do it joist by joist. That will take way too long. So we're going to draw it by a joist set. We're going to start by drawing the joist set right here in this small section. So you just want to click to draw a rectangle and drag, click and hold and drag it out past the beam. Okay, and automatically the joists are going the right direction. I'll show you how to change that in a second. And you'll notice that it is just joists. There are no rim joists on this structure at all. It is just joists. Okay, and right now they're a little bit beyond my sill plate, so I can adjust that. When you click, you can see how it's kind of hovering over and it highlights that versus highlighting the sill plate. So make sure you're selecting your joist, and we can drag it back a little bit. We'll leave it overhanging the beam there. If we wanted to adjust which direction they would go, we simply click on the edit, and this triangle here is the reference point. So this is the reference side for the joist. So if I click on this circle and say make that the reference edge, you'll see my joist change direction. Okay, so I'm going to cancel that because we want them going this way. That's how we simply draw a joist set. So we're going to do the same in all 4 sections here. So joist set, click, and make sure you're on the other side of the beam here, because then that'll help with the overlap. So I'm going past the beam here. Right. And you'll notice that SoftPlan is a smart program, and it automatically staggers the joists. So that we're good there. We'll come back to our stairs in a minute. We're going to draw this out. Like that. This is a little tricky because these 2 walls don't line up. So we need to get this joist structure to the beam there. So let's adjust that out. It might be easier just to adjust that floor. It's one of the tweaks about SoftPlan, or adjust that wall, I mean. So one more joist set out here on this section. And there we go. Now the center didn't stagger very well. Not sure why. Let's edit that. We edit that down here on the very bottom of this edit. It clicks stagger. We can click on that and it will stagger it. And now we need to do the same with this one and stagger. So there we go. So that's that. So click save. Jump into your textured, and now you have all your joists set up. Okay. We'll quickly put a hole in there for the stairs. Let's go back to the main floor. We simply go up here to whole rectangle and draw a box around the stairs like that. And you can see that SoftPlan does some smart framing as well. Doubles up joists, makes beams, all that kind of stuff. We can adjust this opening if we want to get it nice and tight to the stairs, like that. We could bring this back even so it's like here and over top of the beam, because normally you wouldn't have full head clearance there, but that's okay. As long as the stairs are exposed, we're good. If we go back to textured, you can see there's the hole for the stairs in my floor system. So there's our joist set ready to go. Much easier in SoftPlan than it is in Google Drawings. Save that, and then we'll come back and do our rim joists.